Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, episode number 4. We thank you all for joining us. Okay, do you want to introduce yourself this week? Last week you wanted to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Moe.
Adam.
He changed his name.
Legally. What's your name? Nah, legit.
Nah, Billy.
Is it actually?
Nah, we'll go to Billy.
Really? Okay. And I'm Ali. All right, so crazy week of sport. A lot to get through, so let's get started with, as always, the NRL. Round number 6?
Round 7.
7? 7.
So at least one of us keeps on.
Look how prepared we are.
Uh,
All right, so round 7 of the NRL. We kicked it off. Dolphins versus South Sydney Rabbitohs. What do you start here? I thought Rabbitohs were going to win.
I think we all thought Rabbitohs were going to win, but
Yep.
the first half showed some sort of class from the Dolphins.
it's
I don't know what went wrong.
it's the injuries that went wrong. They can't
the
play.
Simbin as well.
Nah, there was
And
a
the
sin
Simbin,
bin.
yeah. There's a Simbin, and with the injured side, you're not playing 80 minutes with no proper half, no proper.
Right, talking about sin bins, it's getting worse and worse every week.
Yeah, bro. It's the game.
Like,
That was
The,
that
shocking.
the Bromwich Simbin that we're talking about, yeah.
Was
is
it?
that who got Simbid? Yeah.
Yeah, Bromwich.
Yeah, the Bromwich
Was it
Simbid.
hip drop?
I can't remember what it was. But,
Yeah, but that changed the game.
It was the Bromwich Simbin and, man, South Sydney, just like they done last week with the Bulldogs, they exploited it straight away. They ran out to a lead and there was no way the Dolphins were
Well,
coming
you
back
can't
from
blame them. You got to take your advantage.
100%. They got to play what's in front of them.
A
But
few controversial tries, but you got the Graham push in the back,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was big actually.
yeah,
I wouldn't
and
give
then
that.
I wouldn't have given that either.
and then there was the Saka on the sideline one. He touched the ball on the sideline.
I thought that was a try.
Yeah.
I thought the point of the ball hit the floor, like the grass first, and then rolled onto
Yeah, I agree.
the line. But
I
yeah,
agree. But the Graham try, no way.
yeah, no, that was a blatant penalty. It's been a penalty since 1908, and all of a sudden
So they blow a penalty when you lay a finger on the guy. This guy
pushes him.
Like we say, week in, week out. No
Hey.
one knows the rules anymore.
These refs are fucked.
It was
one
fucked,
knows.
but it was a pretty straightforward game for Souths. My biggest thing to take out of this is Latrell Mitchell. How good is Latrell going? Latrell is a freak when he's playing against 12 players.
Thank you. Okay.
He's an
I thought you were
absolute
gonna go.
animal.
Yeah. Okay.
Last week he scored a double against the Bulldogs when we were a player down. This week he scores his try when they're a player down. I cannot wait because all the people that love Latrell and keep writing about Latrell, I cannot wait to see him do that against a top 8 team.
And do you know what? It's this week.
Who are they playing?
Penrith.
Ooh, let's see.
Ooh, that's
On
a good
Thursday,
one.
Let's
That's a
see.
good one. Watch him go missing for about 70 minutes of the game.
He'll be gone the whole game. They'll just rub him out of the game, and he will not do anything extra to try to put himself into that
I
game.
think with a side like Penrith, they'll shut him down
They're gonna
easy,
ma-
and
Just like they've done with Travoy.
They're gonna
He'll-
manhandle him. They're
yeah,
gonna manhandle him.
Travojevic,
And I'm gonna love every second of
he's
it.
going to get frustrated and watch the penalties he's going to give away.
Cody Walker
he's
as
gonna
well.
give
And
away
Cody Walker
penalties.
as well.
Watch
when
Cody
he gets
Walker get frustrated as well.
So yeah, so that's a big test for Souths. If Latrell can stand up against Penrith, because again, like me and him said, we are tipping them to win the comp. So we eventually think that Latrell will pick up
Well, he has to.
against the top teams.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, yeah.
We think he'll
I
eventually
don't
pick
even
up
give him a chance this week, to be honest with you.
to kick off. Yeah, I don't think he'll
Well,
do this week.
this will tell me and Ali, saying we think they're going to win the premiership. This will show us how much of a
Of a
chance,
chance
they
they
have.
are, yeah.
But things get
100%
worse for
agree.
him. They're starting to get injuries now as well.
Souths?
Kolomatangi's gone for 8
Yeah,
weeks.
Kolomatangi's injured, but
They've got a bit of depth in the forward.
they've got depth, yeah. They do have depth. But
big loss.
Kolomatangi is a big loss.
very big
He's a big
loss.
loss. All right, we move on. Sharks, Roosters. Now, this was a game we watched together.
There
as
wasn't many happy campers in that household.
No, there
Oh,
wasn't.
look, I just want to ask you just to get it off my head because that's why I punched a hole in my cupboard the other day.
Is that what you punched? I was going to ask you later.
I
Can
went
you
through a
tell us what you
cupboard.
punched?
Yeah, I went through a cupboard.
I thought it was your screen.
Nah. Well, my PlayStation screen.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
that's
no,
more
no,
important than my family.
All right, yeah, okay.
Do you think the refs were cock riding Sharks?
I think they got a lot of calls their way.
Okay, yeah. Because that's
do
how I
think
felt.
Look, as a supporter, you're always going to feel that way more than others. We're looking at it from the outside. You are analysing every play, in
And
that
that's why I
game.
asked you.
Yeah,
I don't think it was as bad as what you made it out to be on the day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But there were a few calls that did go their way.
Like
yes.
you were blowing up about every penalty they got.
Bro, at one stage the penalties were like 7-0.
Yeah.
That
But,
was in the
but
first
And we,
half.
won't,
Yeah.
and we won't count the 6 agains that were happening as
yeah,
well.
but a lot of the time it was the Roosters' fault. Like you blew up about a hip drop that was a blatant hip drop.
Nah.
It was.
He fell off the tackle and collected his leg.
No, he didn't. He had him by the hips. But anyway, so what do you think of that game? So Sharks won 22, Roosters 12. Where do you think it went wrong?
The Roosters are struggling to find their attack, eh? They can't do it.
But it feels like they're out of sync.
That's what it is, yeah. Like, Sam Walker's barely touching the ball. And if he does, he just wants to pass it, doesn't want to hold it.
Yeah.
Kiri, he was decent. Teddy was nowhere.
Yeah, Teddy was...
Manu did nothing.
Yeah, Teddy-
Swali did nothing. Like,
Can I just say that Brandon Smith needs
No,
to be played
that-
somewhere else?
that hooker position, pisses me off. Bring Jake Turpin onto hooker. Let him go somewhere else. I don't care where it
Play
is.
him anyway. Play him as a lock. Play him
You
as
got
a lock.
Radley, so you can't
Play
do
him
that.
lock, move Radley to a second row. They need second rows right now. Would you rather
Look.
Egan Butcher in the second row?
No.
I can't stand Butcher.
All right. That Brandon Smith shit, forward passes, he can't fucking move from
He's
dummy
not
half.
shit. He's not shit.
He's not shit. He's
He's
good
just
try.
being
He's
played
alright.
in a
He's not a
position
hooker.
that is not for
He
him.
wants to play hooker. You're not a hooker.
He's not fit enough for hooker as well. He's tired after 3 runs. The whole time he's getting from dummy half, he's spinning around in
He's
circles.
too big. Have you seen a hooker the size of him?
No.
He's too big to be a
The last
hooker.
one probably
It's not for
Havili,
him.
but he could move at least.
Havili's a small build. This guy's a. It's not. He's not built for it.
Yeah, look, I'm not taking it away from the Sharks. They played well. They played to the refs' calls and everything. Roosters played shit. For some reason, at the start of every season, we're absolute dog shit. If they don't pick up soon, it's going to get really bad. Like, hopefully the Dragons play into form this week.
Oh, we do. We tend to do that.
Hopefully.
Can I just say the Roosters are making it very, very hard for me to tip them. They've got a fucking roster that should take out the comp, and I pick them week in, week out thinking they're going to fire up. They're going to fire up. And what do? They shove it in my ass.
Yeah, I didn't tip him this week. I didn't tip him. I looked at him. I'm like, man, they're way too inconsistent. So I went with the Sharks and
It was a smart, but you know what?
got it.
I had the Sharks tipped
Until you
all
got
the way
to-
up till I got to his house. I asked him, Billy, what do you reckon? Billy's always usually honest. This
I
time,
honestly thought Roosters would win.
you were very confident.
It's because he's better than the past 7 times, yeah?
Like, it wasn't even about that stat. We're just a better team in general.
He's a better team than everyone.
And they lost to the Warriors after leading 20-0.
But that's the thing. I should have went with my heart because they're not going to lose 2 games in a row. But they could have potentially against the Roosters, but it just didn't happen.
Nah, the Roosters will find form, but would it be too late?
No, it's not too late. It's a long season.
No, it's a long season. You guys are still, 8 points?
But
from
after the
possible
Dragons,
They're not.
12?
eventually we hit a hard run. We hit the hardest run in the comp, I'm pretty sure soon.
Why
At that
after the
point-
Dragons? Why in the Dragons the start of the hard run?
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully he plays into form.
All right, so yeah, that was the Sharks-Roosters game. And then we moved on to Manly-Storm. This was a very good game.
What a game. That was finals footy.
Yeah, this was a very
That was
good game.
finals footy.
Who wants to start off?
You can start. What do you
Okay,
mean?
so I tipped Manly. I just thought,
That was a good tip.
yeah, I thought in Brookvale against Melbourne, they always fire up. They always fire up against Melbourne. They
And they
fucking
did.
2 clubs hate each other.
I honestly thought it'd be a blowout. So
But
hats off to you. Yeah.
Melbourne,
I
thought it'd be a
thought
blowout.
Melbourne would win too.
Munster at fullback as well, more ball.
I thought comfortably they would
Fuck.
win. Didn't
Hate
Newcastle
that
lose to... didn't Manly lose to Newcastle last week?
yeah, no, they drew.
No, they drew.
Oh, they drew. See,
Yeah.
so that's why I thought they would have came out and blown them out of the park. Not blown them out of the park, but won comfortably.
Yeah, but Newcastle so far this season,
Yeah, they're playing.
They've been fucking
Them,
incredible.
them and the Warriors are just something different.
bro,
Right?
they've been so good.
They've been a good team to
Yeah,
watch.
but so that game, I tipped,
Sin bin fest, can I say?
yeah, man. But that always happens. Manly, Melbourne,
Yeah.
that always has so much controversy behind it.
I think the refs were trying to stop it from blowing out, and that's
Yeah.
why Sinbin.
Sinbin, yeah.
But it was getting worse as he was Sinbining
Do
people.
you
like,
remember the
getting
last
more
time we
angry.
blew out with them?
Yeah,
you remember?
Yeah,
Glenn
the
Stewart
Battle of
versus,
Brookvale, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was a good game.
That's what it reminded me of that game, man. Especially when it's like what was like the 10th minute when Olam took that hit up,
Oh, he got mopped
he got
by
folded.
got absolutely
Folded.
flattened, man.
But
That-
even,
that winger's huge.
remember the hit on Warbrick as well?
Yeah, I was gonna bring
Got
that
hammered
up
as well. Like,
That
Bro.
winger is huge.
Yeah, that winger that they brought in,
Yeah.
he's a fucking
there's like
prop.
140 kilos of
Bro, the
force,
bloke's
bro.
a prop playing in the wings.
That's Pango Jr. on the wing.
He's a
Tony
fucking
Williams back in the
what
day,
a hit,
brother.
but that hit, wallah, G'd me up. He smacked him, he drops the ball, gets up, pushes him, screams in his face.
Sent him back to PNG with that hit.
That was like the one on
It was
Olam, bro. For
fantastic.
some reason, Olam Kowaltu got up and pushed him in the face.
It was
like.
fucking so good. Them 2 clubs don't like each other, man. They hate each other.
But you know what was good? Everyone wrote off Tom Travojevic last week of that
Yeah.
game. Fuck, he popped off this
He did. He
week.
played very well. He done his job.
He's playing with a little niggle, isn't he,
He
as
is.
well?
He's playing with a niggle. He's got a hip pointer injury.
Yeah.
So a lot of people last week thought it was his hamstring, and then Manly came out and said it was his back. It turned
Yeah,
out to
back
be
spasms, yeah.
it turned out to be the hip pointer problem.
That's why he's been not too quiet. He shows that his presence not like Latrell. He shows the presence there, but he's not going out of his way to aggravate the injury.
Yeah, no. He played his role, played smart, and just done everything that Manly needed to do with him, just like a champion fullback does.
Yeah, even at the end of the first half, remember, he walked off with 2 minutes left just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah.
Get it checked out, but it seems like he's all right.
Yeah, no. He's apparently him in the off season when he went to Canada
Yeah,
or
he went
America.
to
I don't know
Canada,
where he went.
Canada,
Yeah, he went somewhere, and they worked when he was there on his
Oh, sorry.
running style.
I think Ponga was Canada.
I think Ponga was Canada. I think it was America. I think it was the same guy that Shaw Mitchell went and saw.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think so,
Yeah. So apparently they changed his running style.
Well, it's working out for him. Hopefully, he
Yeah, so
doesn't get injured.
he's literally like, so now he runs a lot more upright if you see him run, and every time,
More like a Pappenhausen run. If you realise how a Pappenhausen runs.
yeah, straight up, back straight, head up. But even when he's had chances to like just put the foot down and go, he hasn't done it yet.
He's thinking twice.
He'll look, and then give it to like someone else, like a Garrick or something, to make the meters, because he's not
He's
yet
playing
comfortable.
smart. He's playing
He is,
smart.
but he's not comfortable yet with his body to
You can
like
see it, yeah.
go
Every time he
100
makes half
miles
a
an
break,
hour.
he's-
He's looking
yeah,
straight away.
so-
But he's doing the job for Manly. He played very well without doing too
I'd
much.
love to see him fully fit, because that's when Tom Trbojevic is
He's so good
incredible.
to watch. Yeah,
Best
he's-
fullback in the game, hands down, when he's fully fit.
When he's fully fit, he is by far. But it's just getting him to that point, which is hard. Like, he's still not fit. I don't think he hasn't played. He hasn't played fully fit in a couple of seasons now, man.
He's working on it. Hopefully, he gets there.
I hope so too. But as well, fuck Manly. Next game, Warriors Cowboys.
No, that was a good game.
That was fantastic. I love it. And I love the Warriors. Like I said, I think episode 1, they're like everyone's second favorite team.
It's them and the Tigers, pretty much.
Can I
Yeah.
just, no, you know what? I said it, I think, in episode 1. I didn't enjoy watching them as much before, but now they're playing some entertaining footy. I love watching them.
I love watching the Warriors. I've always, even when they were
Johnson.
shit.
Johnson
is
He's found
playing
he's
so
found form. We've
That's
said
so
it.
easy.
You know who played well?
Toe Harris.
Toe Harris always pops off. Dylan Walker.
Oh, fuck, about time.
But where'd he come from?
About time he does something.
Where'd he come from, please? They signed him at the
It's his
beginning
first
of
chance
the
to play
year.
5A. He took it.
I didn't even know he was there.
They signed him at the beginning of the year. I'm like, oh, it's not a bad signing, because who was he at before?
Mainly.
He was at Manly, and he was playing 14, and he didn't look that bad. He wasn't bad. He's come on for like 10 minutes stint, do
He's
his
got
job, and
potential.
sub off.
He's quick and he's decent. He's not a
Yeah,
bad player.
he's got to play. He's played a lot of games. Grand final winner as well. So you got to give him that, man. He played very, very well, very well, and I can see that combo of Dylan Walker and Sean Johnson.
They're both running halves.
They're both running halves, but Johnson as well plays what's in front of him.
Johnson can control the game as
Yes.
well as he can
As
run.
he
a
can
game.
run.
Yeah.
So he plays what's in front of him. If you can play what's in front of you, that's all you need to do as a halfback. If there's a gap, run. If there's space for your outside men, kick.
Yeah, put it
Even
out
if
there.
first, second, if you have the confidence in yourself, you'll do it. And these halves, they do it. Like what's his name, Adam Reynolds, will kick on first. Bro, Cooper Cronk used to do it all the time.
Yeah, that was scary about him, yeah.
Yeah, Cooper Cronk used
That's
to
what
do, he used to do
separates
that kick.
that's what separates the good halves from the average halves.
Yeah.
They have the confidence
They have the
to risk a
confidence
play.
at any time. And that's what Sean Johnson is showing, man. And especially after last season.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought
after
he
last
was
season was a
done.
shocker, yeah. And we
But I
thought the
thought he
Warriors
was
were
done.
shit.
Well, everyone called for him to retire after that season.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you're over.
But
But
do
man.
you guys remember the try he set up for Josh Curran, the short ball?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a run, but
I thought definitely cut out.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. He goes short ball.
No, because the way he set that pass
Yeah.
up.
you got to give credit to Karen for running that line. What
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
line
but
he
if
ran.
Because
I'm,
that's
if
such a
I'm a
rough
defender
line.
in that situation, I have no clue who to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I go to Johnson? Is he going to dumb
But
me?
you know why? It's because he clocked back his arm so far back, and he wasn't looking at Curran. He was looking at the fucking winger.
He does no lookers.
And
I
just
love it.
bang, beautiful short ball,
his
soft,
chest.
straight onto his chest.
And another thing about the Warriors, the Cowboys could not break through.
Yeah.
It was until they kicked behind the line for Valentine
Can I
Holmes.
just
They
say
couldn't get through.
Cowboys are hopeless.
Yeah.
Hey, like we said, we called it from day one.
I don't want to say it again. I didn't want to say it again.
They're
but,
absolute shithouse.
Cowboys aren't going to make the 8.
Aren't?
They're not.
They're not going to make it.
So, bro, but you know what it was? What you were saying about the Warriors' defense? If you look at the statistics, Warriors that game lost every single stat
Did you
except
see
for
the
the scoreboard.
Did you see the tackles in the
in the opposing 20.
opposing 20?
Bro, it was not funny.
55 tackles.
This is at one point. Was that at the end of the game?
At
the end of the game, yeah, bro.
55 fucking tackles, and they could not score properly.
It was crazy.
It was all from kicks and going to the wing.
It was crazy, man. They absolutely defended their socks off, and they're always there. They're always covering. Bro, 2 players I hated when they were at the Dockies. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak and Marcelo
Oh, Tony
Montoya.
Zaniak's playing good. And,
And
Montoya.
Did you see
playing
that
good.
run, Montoya, mate?
Oh, bro, he was fucking palming him off
everyone.
Hey,
everything.
every single player in that team's finding confidence. It's good.
He was playing
bro,
like a fucking
they're playing
Tamalolo
so
throwing
well,
people
bro.
off.
Even with Tony Zalesniak used to not be able to catch a ball. And every time they kick to him, he's out jumping everyone.
You know what the real question is? What's wrong with the Cowboys?
I just think last year was a flash in a hot pan. I think
That's why I think it was all a fluke and everything just worked out.
was that too much?
A flash in a hot pan.
Was that too white?
It's
Too white for us?
I don't know what that was.
Okay, so you know, like if you
Get off.
sorry. Anyway,
Don't worry about
I
it.
was trying to explain it. All right, help me out. What was I up to? Man, you made me lose my
Flash
train
in
of
the
thought.
pan or something.
No, before that,
Last year, you were saying last year it was just a flash in a hot pan.
I don't
Whatever
think
that means.
I don't think Townsend is a top 8 halfback. I just think last season teams that were supposed to go good didn't perform. I think now there are so much better teams. Now everyone's a lot
He's
better.
not you know what? I feel like he's not controlling the team. Last year he took that role on.
No, he is controlling the team, but that's the problem. You need someone better to control your team, someone that'll back it, someone that's scarier to play against. For example, Chad Townsend gets the ball, he's not running.
Didn't.
Yeah, he
Dearden's
never runs.
good.
Townsend never runs.
Dearden's very good.
Yeah, you
Dearden's
put in there.
He's good. He's not a half. Play him 5'8", and you need a controlling halfback around him. Let him play 5'8". But every time Townsend gets the ball, you know exactly what he's going to do. He's passing. If it's last, he's kicking.
Yeah.
Like we were just speaking about confidence. He's not a half that's
No,
going to give
he
the
doesn't.
ball. I'm going to kick on second, third,
But
first. No
He's
way.
never had that confidence.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Never
But
had.
last
But
year, I just
but
think it
even
felt
Drinkwater's
perfectly
doing
fine.
nothing. Like
Yeah, he's not
the
getting
whole team just looks
I
lost.
feel like when Chester was there, they looked better.
They
than
did
when
look
when
better.
they have.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, but like Drinkwater is a very good player.
He's a
They're
good
very
player.
good player.
But again, I'm telling you, the ball gets to Townsend,
Straight to Deedle.
straight to Dearden. Even if he doesn't go to Dearden, if he goes to Drinkwater, the defense knows what you're gonna do. They're already in their face because they're
True,
not even worried about him dummying and going. They're not even. It's not even in the back of their mind. The
'Cause
guy
it's
does
not
not
in
run.
his-
True,
It's
but
not his game style.
Drinkwater dropped the ball like 3 times
Yeah,
because
but
the three defenders rushing
exactly,
on him.
straight on
It's
him.
too obvious.
So that's the problem I see
So
with
do
the
you
Cowboys.
feel like if he starts to take on the line more,
I think
the
we'll
Cowboys
open up a lot more for him, 100%.
When Drinkwater started becoming the second receiver off Dearden instead of Townsend, that's when he put the kick for Holmes.
Yeah.
Like he's looking up and playing, whereas Townsend just plays.
Also, their
structured.
offloads have gone down heaps.
gone down.
Ruben
Where?
Cotter
Ruben Cotter,
last year,
Tamalolo,
but Ruben Cotter was an
all of
offloading machine. But that guy will take a hit up 10 meters out from his line and offload.
I remember.
I think he's just been told to play direct.
Yeah.
Just
That's,
grab the
but
ball
that's,
and run.
that's what Tamalolo's been told.
Yeah.
Just run and that's it. You're not allowed
That's what
to
I'm
offload,
saying.
not allowed to anything.
Like a Tamalolo
And that's the problem with the Cowboys, I reckon. It starts with their half and what their forwards are being told. Peyton Butt is a fucking top tier coach.
He is.
He's a top tier coach. Eventually they'll turn around. They just need a few buys, and they'll literally go from a team who I don't think will make the 8 to a team who can win the comp.
It is
with a
long
few
season,
buys.
Will.
It's a good team.
It is
They've
a
got
good
a
team.
good team, but
Literally, they can with the team they have now. If they change up a few things, they can literally win the competition. I honestly believe so. Their forward pack's crazy, and I think it'll all fall perfectly for them. But it's just, will them changes be made? We don't know. We move on to the next game. My game of the round. Knights Panthers.
that was a fucking good game.
That
Where
was-
the fuck are the Knights pulling this out from?
I have no idea, bro.
That's what I need
I'm
to ask.
telling you, it's just like the Warriors. All heart.
It is
It's
all
all heart, man.
Ponga gone. They've been turning it up.
You see, I want to see when Pong comes back what happens. That's what I want to see.
I don't want to see him come back.
If-
Because right now
let's-
they're playing great.
bro, if
Tyson
you're-
Gamble and Hastings.
well,
For some reason, it's one of the best combinations.
makes no sense. You know why? Because they're the exact same player,
exactly
same style.
the same player.
But you know what they have? They have fucking heart. Them two,
That's what I'm saying.
bro. They will fucking try to tackle anything. They'll chase anyone. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying, they don't give a fuck. It was the Panthers.
Bro, they
Who gives
do
a
not
shit?
care. They
That's
went
what
for him.
Newcastle's been doing. They're not dying halfway through the game. They're playing a full 80 minutes.
Bro, and
That's what's changed in their game style.
Lockie Miller, besides that one mistake he made where he was standing in the dead ball line,
Yeah, he's had a cracker year.
bro, that question we got asked in the first Q&A, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Is Lockie Miller the best fullback in the game right now? Bro, he's fucking putting his hand up for it.
He's
getting
playing
there.
like
It
it.
is.
He's actually putting his hand up for it. Every time I watch him, I go, fuck, bro. Like, we laughed at this when I was saying the question.
He's playing with confidence.
Bro, he is, bro, running. Every time he gets an opportunity to run, he's taking it. Passing. Out of nowhere, he's a ball player. Left and right.
I like him. He's a good player.
I
Where
said
did he come
five
from?
Sharks.
Sharks, yeah?
But before that, he played rugby sevens.
Okay,
Yes,
makes a
yeah,
lot of sense.
very fast
Makes
on
a lot of
his
sense.
very fast on his feet.
But there was a couple of shit calls in that one. Like
There was one bad one.
So I know which one that is. The Dane Go guy when he said "fuck me, dead."
Yeah,
Like relax, ref. He's not talking to you. Relax.
that was fucked.
All right.
That's a power trooping moment if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Like relax.
He
not
walks up to
talking me.
Gay guy and says, "I took it as you said it to me." Like,
Yeah, who are you? Who are
just
you?
shut up and do your job.
The bloke just got smothered in a tackle by 3 men. He's allowed to say fuck. It's fine.
I swear to God, he's a grown man.
Fuck me.
Alright,
We're
so
not in
fucking
fucking
grown man.
high. We're not in
Yeah.
primary
So
school.
that happens, they score. And then there's a fucking Brazil one
The Frizzell.
where he tries to grab Luai's
Let's talk
collar.
about that one.
That's not a penalty.
That was fucked. I said when
He's
I
going for the collar. I'm sorry, but your hair's in the way. It's going to get grabbed.
Bro,
I'm not going to let you run and.
Bro,
not
his hair's
tackle
up to
you.
his arsehole. Where do you want him to go?
I swear to God, when I fucking seen it, when I seen that, it looked spectacular because his head snaps back. Luai's head snaps back when he pulls his hair, and then you see the replay. I thought penalty straight away. I'm like, oh fuck, his head snapped back. I seen the replay. I'm like,
shocking.
What do you do in that situation?
he grabbed the collar, but his hair was in the way.
Do you not attempt to tackle just because Luai's hair's in the way? No, I'm going to collar you and I'm going to fucking rip
It
all
was,
your
you
hair
know,
out.
it,
and you
it
don't
was a
have to.
last-ditch tackle. Like the Luai went
Yeah, he
around
was
him.
breaking through.
He had to reach out.
Yeah, but he grabbed the collar. That's the thing. Like,
I'm pulling every single one of his hairs out.
But
just
if
to
you
make
want to
that
go your
tackle. I
hair,
don't
you
care.
run the risk of getting it pulled.
You're playing
you
a
know what they
contact
should do
sport.
now, bro? If you're
Bring
playing
in
that,
a
let's
bun.
see, bro. No. If you're an attacking player in that situation, grow your fucking hair out to the back of your ankles. Wherever they tackle me, it's a penalty, bro. He pulled my hair. That's what they're doing.
No, these refs are cooked.
Every fucking week. Last week was the knee to the head penalty. This week it's the fucking hair pull. He's fucking going. He's grabbed his collar.
Like we said last week, it's a contact sport. You're not playing touch. He's gonna fucking tackle him. You're gonna. Oh, my hair. Who gives a fuck?
Even if you
Tie
don't-
it up if you're scared to get.
Even if you don't say contact sport, it's blatant accidents. Like,
Yeah.
and there were both moments where Panthers scored points.
Yeah,
That's
Panthers
what's
scored
fucked.
after it.
Knights could have won that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
They did not want the Knights to win the game.
Yeah. So we move on. So it was 14 all.
Yeah, clearly 2 field goals. Off.
No, but then Hastings kicked the first one.
I thought it was over.
Yeah,
actually thought
I
it
did
was
too.
over.
Hastings kicks the first field goal. Beautiful field goal. Bro, we're seeing it with a lot of these kickers this year. They're so calm. They're so calm.
Kick, yeah.
Like we said before, that's what takes an actual halfback. You need to be calm.
Yeah, you got to be calm. You got to just play what's in front of you. Just go, I can do this.
I like Latrell, the way he shanked it all the way to the right. That's
a
not
couple
calm.
of
That's
times.
a
I love
bit
it.
rash.
Yeah. So, yeah, he kicks the first field goal. Cleary kicks it, and this is in normal time. Kicks the field goal to equalise the game, and then in extra time, gets the
Slots
ball.
it again.
But so just calm.
It gave me nightmares.
Cleary
It
is
gave me
just-
flashbacks.
So when did you play Cleary?
Not Cleary, Adam Reynolds.
Oh,
the
against
2
you
field
guys,
goals,
yeah.
Yeah.
The 2
3
goal
field
game.
goals I think he slotted
three?
that game, yeah.
It's they played. The Panthers were not the better team on that
100%
day.
they weren't.
They weren't. But that's champion sides.
They keep
They
I'm
stick
made off
through.
that, man.
They stick through.
In games you're not supposed to win, they win. They find a way, and that's what makes a champion team, bro.
That's what separates the boys from the men.
It actually does. And the Knights, they're only going to learn from this, man. There's so many positives to come out of this game. So,
I don't think anyone would be upset if the Knights won that game.
man, honestly,
played out of- they
they
played
did.
their heart.
They
I think we all wanted them to win.
They should have won. They
It's
should have won
bullshit,
that game.
bro.
But
These refs are fucked, bro.
yeah, there was a few calls, but it's
That's for
there's still so much positives to take out for the Knights.
No, of course there is. You know, you challenged a heavyweight of the game. Like,
Well,
But
the
I think
defending
Ponga's
champs.
back next week, so I think
who's back?
Ponga, I think he's back next week. He's
I honestly don't want him to come back.
Would you play him if you're the Knights? Honestly,
Honestly, for his first game off the bench. Honestly,
I'll
for the
bring him at
first,
14.
I'll put him 14 as well.
yeah, you bring him off the bench and you see how he goes. Like,
I'll put him 14. I'll put him 14 and only use him if I need to.
yeah, because
Why would you
Because he's
fuck-
taking Gamble's spot.
Yeah, you don't
and
want to.
Gamble's playing good.
He's killing
Playing
it.
He scored a try.
You don't want to ruin a winning
Yeah,
a winning combination right now, bro. And that's what he'll do.
But he is on $1 million a season, and you have to use the money. So,
Bro, you don't.
but that's how most of the coaches think.
Adam O'Brien. I honestly thought this season when it kicked off, he was lasting 2 weeks.
Everyone said that.
Honestly, I thought he was going to last 2 weeks. He'll be the
The
first
people on
coach.
Fox said it. Everyone said it.
Yeah, I thought he was gone.
He's pretty
But
strong.
man, I don't know what he's done with that team,
He's
but
doing good things.
keep it
But
going,
I feel
man.
like Ponga's injury was a blessing in disguise, is what they
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it is.
Wait till he comes back. We'll see how much changes they make.
All right, so yeah, that was a Knights Panthers game. Beautiful game again. My game of the round. We move on to Titans Broncos, all Queensland derby.
So Broncos come out the king of Queensland, huh?
Yeah, they've
They beat
beaten
all of them.
everyone.
Oh, everyone's seen that coming.
Yeah, so they
You
just
know what, I enjoyed the challenge of the forwards.
that was
That
good.
was beautiful, mate.
Yeah, it was
Big forward packs going at each other.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
very
I think
fun.
what separated that game was the back line. The forwards always going to clash. The back line just a step above with the Broncos.
Well, that game
And the
was
halves.
close.
And
At
the halves.
half time, it was very
to
close.
The 60th minute, it was.
Yeah,
good.
but it was very close. And then
I think even then there was a sin bin in that game that sort
Yeah, it
of
was
turned.
Tino.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tino
That's a big
Sinbi.
player to lose.
Yeah, but
Sin
bro,
bins are fucking turning a lot of games
this season,
recently.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's whoever gets sin bin loses.
100%.
All week, from the start of the season till now, anyone that got sin bin has lost that game.
Yeah. So
Rough.
as well, Walsh. Again, we talk about him every week.
Incredible.
First half, quiet.
Well, you gotta understand the bloke's been playing with his heart on his sleeve for 6 rounds. You gotta give him a bit of a break.
Yeah, nah.
He's still a
To
kid.
be
man.
honest, break during the week, man. You play once
To be
a
honest,
week.
he's like that every week.
He's still
It's
a
always
kid.
in the last 20 or 30 minutes.
He picks up.
Everyone's fatigued and he's too quick.
Yeah, when the game,
He's
but
way
when the
too
game's
busy.
on the line, he steps up.
He
man.
steps up, he does.
Or can it be a play by the coach like reserve your energy, and when everyone's tired, just fucking bust through that line?
Can,
I don't
man,
know,
can.
but there was a point in that game which just shows how much like older than he actually is, like type of mentality or type of player he is.
Maturity.
Maturity. Thank you, that's what I was looking for. His maturity on the field showed he made a run down the right side and went to pass the ball, and Staggs wasn't there. He took the tackle, got up, played the ball, and gave it to Staggs.
It's taking
yeah.
sort of leadership role in that team.
Gave it to Staggs. And Staggs, where was he the next time he done that run?
He's right there.
Right on his hip. Right on his hip. And that just showed, man, the respect that the Broncos have for him. Such a young man. But
Good player, man.
he said, I'm doing the hard yards. I need you there with me.
I think that's what teams lack.
That
Teams lack
is.
the young guns that are actually playing out of their skin to step up and have a voice. Yes, the other players are older than you and respect or whatever, but this is a job. It's not like you're doing this for fun. It's a job, and everyone has to do their job to the full potential. And if they're not, you let them know.
No,
But that's
100%. If
like-
you don't do something right, talk. It's only going to improve.
Walsh looks like he fucker loves what he does.
Yeah.
Walsh looks like if Rugby Union came in for 1.6 mil, said, nah. That's what Walsh looks like. He looks like someone who loves rugby league. He looks like someone who loves the Broncos.
Nah, he's enjoying his footy.
Unlike some scum.
I love to see it. He's enjoying himself.
But yeah, so that's
Well, fuck him.
that was Walsh. For me, he popped off that game and absolutely killed it. What, you got to say something? Say
I
something.
don't say anything. Oh, no, I enjoyed David Fafita. He
David Fafita played
He
good.
played like there was a point to prove.
Yeah.
And he did well, just
I mean,
It's
he's
the
had,
team
a,
around
the
him.
team didn't support him around.
Yeah,
he's
the
had
team
a
around
point to
him.
prove since the start of the season, and he's been proving
Hey,
it. He's been
he's
proving it.
played well every week.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
He's played very well.
And they're using him well. It's
A lot better.
It's
I
as
feel
long
like
as
the
Kieran
Titans
Foran's
had
there.
a
Yeah.
point to prove with him. They need to use him
But
properly.
it's
Kieran
Kieran
Foran actually
The
gives
one
him
game
ball.
where he was injured, it was I can't remember who it was
Well,
against.
didn't I say that in our first podcast?
You did.
I said if Kieran Foran will know how to use him perfectly.
You did. But so what with the Pereira try that they scored, the Titans, so they kept going short to Fafita. And then
course,
bang, out of nowhere, cut out from Kieran Foran straight to Pereira. No one in front of him because everyone jammed in on.
They get scared of him,
on
100%
Fafita.
they
You
will.
have to.
You need three
But that's
players
how
on
you
him.
use them. That's
Of
how you
course.
use them.
Which also fuck
But
you,
it was-
Pereira. Every time I never play him on Supercoach. He scores big points. When
Every
I play
time-
him, he gets me 2
I've played him
points.
twice.
Every time one of them, so it's Warbrick and Khan. Whenever one plays good, the
The other plays good.
So from now
And
on,
but if one plays shit, the other plays shit.
they get like 5 points each.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
good stat to
fucked.
keep in mind. I'll keep watching it.
They're a fucker. I'm going to sell them both this week. All right. So, yeah, that was the Titans-Broncos game. We move on to Raiders-Dragons.
That was a good game.
That was a good game.
Good game.
That was the most boring game I've ever seen.
If that wasn't a snooze fest, I don't know what is. The Dragons, you need to fucking pull your thumb out. And the same with the Raiders. How boring was that game?
Yeah, it was.
As
it
a
was
Dragons
fucking
fan,
shit.
I nearly fell asleep.
It was 4-0
You're
at
supposed-
half time.
You're supposed to enjoy what 39 minutes it took to score a try.
Yes, it was
39
fucked.
minutes.
Fucking bad.
It was fucking so shit.
I cannot give like credit to Moga after 4 ACLs. He's
Yeah,
still
it's
playing
got a
pretty
double.
decent.
It's got a double.
4 ACLs and come
Still
back
got a lot
and
of
do
power
it.
on him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a strong
He
guy.
pushed with 4 Raiders
That
players.
try, that first try was fucking impressive,
Even
man.
his intercept, he took an intercept.
Yeah, and it looked quick.
Yeah,
it
he
looked
looked
all
alright.
right.
Good on him, man. He deserves it. Too many injuries, man.
No,
But other than that, there is no positives to come out of that game for both teams.
So
For both
Raiders,
teams.
the Dragons this week on Tuesday, they have their board meeting where they're gonna.
Oh, no ways. We're gone.
This is when it's
They're
happening.
going
So,
to hook the hook.
so what they've done is they've made a short list of coaches.
Nice pun.
They've made a short list of coaches that they're gonna talk about
Did you
with the
see
board.
who's leading that?
Who
Apparently Ben Hornby's leading that.
leading the coaching thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
he's a fucked again.
Apparently, this is what I read online that So there's 8 board members in the Dragons.
Yeah.
I told you this. Yeah. I don't think you know about this. There's 8 board members in the Dragons. What they need before they make a decision is they need a unanimous decision from all. So all 8 have to agree on the one thing. It's not
Majority
rules.
Oh, I heard about that, and they asked for a coach.
It's not majority rules. It's all 8 have to say yes. So if 5 say yes and 3 say no, if 7 say yes and 1 says no, it's not going ahead. So they all sat down and talked about Shane Flanagan as head coach.
Oh shit!
7 of them said yes, 1 of them said no. Douse said no. So he used to be the CEO of the Dragons, got fired, but he's still on the board because he's part of Illawarra, isn't he? Yeah.
And he says no.
And he said no. So the one reason why he's not coming on
It's because of him.
is because of Doust.
Can I just say,
Fuck
first of all,
Douse.
Douse, you can go fuck yourself, because what the fuck? Who cares if Douse doesn't want him there? We don't want Douse there, but he's still there. One fucking board member says no, and then the whole club has to run on with it. It's bullshit, first of all. Second of all, I don't think Hook is the problem. I think the whole board is the problem.
The board is the problem.
I will get rid of the board. The Dragons, you are in shambles. You are the fucking shittest club in the NRL right now. As a Dragons supporter, I am saying this. You are poorly run.
let him
You're fucking poorly run. You're the worst managed club in the fucking NRL. The Tigers don't even run better than you. You fucking pathetic pieces of shit. Oh, shit. Learn how to fucking run a club.
Preach!
Fuck me, bro.
He's right. He's so right.
No, everyone agrees that the board and
They are the
shit.
worst run club in the NRL. You can't... The whole fucking merger... How do you get 2 rivals? Bro, Illawarra and St. George fucking hate each other. And now you're putting all these cunts in one room. Make a decision.
Yeah, they're not going to
Out of spite. If one says one thing, nah, I don't want it. Bro, one person said nah. They're losing Shane Flanagan, who... Right now, bro, he knows the club. He was there for 2 years as an assistant coach.
We've seen him coach what he's done. We've
fucking
seen
seen
it.
him coach.
Besides Griffin, he's the only person fit enough to take that role. Sorry, Ben Hornby, you're not
No,
fucking
bro,
fit enough.
you can't do Ben Hornby.
Who else? Dean
Ben
Young,
Hornby.
no,
Dean
sorry.
Young. They're looking at Jason Riles.
I don't mind Riles.
He won't come.
He won't come.
He won't come.
Because I think
Because he's a good coach, he won't come because he knows what's going to happen.
I think he's next in line in Melbourne or something.
Yeah,
He is, yeah.
That's what
So
they've said.
why would you come to a fucking poorly managed shithole club? Thank you.
Bro, I don't know why any coach... The fact that a coach wants to coach your team, fucking be happy. With that fucking board, you guys are turning into the Tigers. I swear to God. This is what's going to happen. Until the fucking board fixes itself up, the Tigers in the span of the last 10 years, bro, how many coaches have they been through?
Too much to count.
Bro, it's fucked.
Well,
They've been through like
And
6,
they haven't made
7
a finals in
them 10 years.
probably 10
But
years.
with the board that we have now, we are a coach graveyard.
No, it is.
Everyone's gonna get axed at the
Bro, it's
Dragons
coach-
until the board gets fucking pulled.
It's coach suicide. Brett Kamali will never coach again because of what happened at the Tigers. He will never coach again. He could be a good coach. We don't fucking know. We'll never find out.
Did you see who the Dragons want to bring back to coach?
Who?
He's been there before.
Oh, Nathan Brown.
Nathan
yeah,
Brown.
I've seen that.
It didn't work once. It's not going to work.
But it's a better option than all Ben Hornby and all that.
We don't want.
But I don't even know.
I know, but I'm
would,
just
would he
saying.
say yes? Would Nathan Brown say yes?
Probably.
I don't think
reckon
he
he
would.
will.
I honestly don't think he would.
The way he
Where
can
is he
see.
now?
He's not coaching.
He was at the Warriors last, wasn't he?
was at the
And
Warriors,
you've
yeah.
seen how he went with the Warriors. It was nothing. They done rubbish.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he'll say yes.
Good.
The reason why he's linked with all rookies because they're saying, yeah, like give me a crack.
Anyone will take it.
Bro, but it's career suicide.
The moment they
Honestly.
sack Griffin, I feel like is the moment we lose Ben Hunt, and the club will definitely get the
Yeah,
spoon.
a lot of players sticking to Griffin.
We will get the spoon if Griffin
Well, Ben
goes.
Hunt also said, when you guys want to make the coaching decision, I want to be a part of it.
There you go.
He should
He's
be.
ready for
I
it.
don't
As
know.
the
What do
only
you mean
man
he should be, cuz?
as the only man that tries on that field.
No, bro, you shouldn't be.
Bro.
You shouldn't be. No, you're there to do a
Yeah,
job.
but
You're a
that
player.
just says if Griffin's gone and Hunt doesn't get a say, he's out.
So you're a
Well,
player,
I
but
think he's
listen.
That's what it
out
says.
I think he's out regardless if you sack Griffin.
Because there's 8 people already that have to make a fucking decision. Now you're gonna have 9. It's so fucking poorly run, that club, bro.
There's no.
They've got to fucking clean out of that board.
It's not gonna happen.
One head honcho.
I don't see it. I don't see it improving.
Anyway, so it's we're not gonna fix it here tonight.
No.
The Dragons aren't gonna fix it in a year. So it's gonna take a long time
For
to
the
fix.
Dragons, you know what topped it off for me? When Hudson Young stripped that ball, the way so many players around him just gave up. They just fucking gave up. They just
No.
went, "Oh."
But
Before you continue, there was 3 men in that tackle. The tackle was complete.
he was on his knees. He was on the floor.
When is a
Who
tackle
was
complete these
who
days?
was the player with the ball?
It was Zane Musgrove.
If Zane Musgrove passed the ball in that position, if he passed the ball, what happens?
He's gonna get
Penalty.
Yeah, he's gonna get penalised.
You passed after you were tackled.
The ref called held.
The ref called because the ref was about to call, but it doesn't matter. Even if the ref didn't call held, if Zane
that's how the refs play these days,
If
I'm
Zane
saying.
Musgrove passed the ball, I'm not saying
He'll call it back probably.
no, bro. He'll either call it back or a penalty because your hand was on the floor. You passed. It off
Either
the
way,
floor.
that's signalling that the tackle's done.
He was on the floor on his
At
knees,
what
bro,
point,
with three
bro,
players on
they
him,
stop moving, 2 blokes drop off, and then he
pulls it
the
off.
ball out.
I thought it was the tackle was complete, and at the end of the game, bro, that was the difference. It was one try difference. So yeah, so the Dragons, I think on field, that's bro the least of their worries. The fucking off field shit is all where they
the
need to
off-field
fucking.
it's heading onto the field and it's ruining a lot of. It's
shown,
ruining it for the Dragons.
It's already shown.
It's ruining
They
the
need to
season.
fucking-
Every season, the same shit.
They need, and bro, you know what's the saddest thing about? They gave their fans hope. For them 2 weeks, Wallah, they gave you hope. Even Khay said, "Fuck these cunts, bro." He goes, "I thought I got to." Who'd you beat?
We beat the Titans, then we came out and we were in it with the Broncos. To the
No.
70th
After
minute.
the last
The
last.
Dolphins.
the
I don't
Dolphins,
really
yeah.
count the Dolphins win as something
missing
major.
But you looked very good.
The way we looked for the 70 minutes against the Broncos was showed that we had potential.
Yeah. So the Dragons have a lot of things to fix up, but the Raiders get the job done, up and down, and yeah. So we move on. Last game of the round.
You can have a go at this.
I don't even want to talk about this. Eels Bulldogs. Eels 30, Bulldogs 4.
Look, you might be upset, but what are you gonna do?
I know, but it's so hard.
What? I
It's
know,
so
I know.
upsetting. Honestly, it's so upsetting. Like we have so many injuries.
And losing to the Eels doesn't help.
Look,
I hate the
I'm
fucking
not
The
Bulldogs.
Eels are a bunch of
I'm not
fuckwits.
one to be happy. Like I'm usually happy when the Bulldogs get pumped or when they lose, but it's just sad when they got people dropping like flies. It just you don't want to watch the game. Like there's so many injuries, and then you fucking see that mug Moses playing out of his skin against a depleted side. Like fuck off.
Yeah, it's
Not much you can do. You can't.
it's very
I
rough
hate seeing
times,
him
man.
happy.
I honestly
Hate-
thought this year we'd make the 8.
It's
Bro,
starting to- it's starting to move away.
we're just getting fucked. When it rains, it pours, bro. In sport, it's not like he one injury. It's fucking the whole team's gone.
But you know,
I never thought I'd see Ockenbaugh again.
He's on the wing.
I
Hey,
never thought I'd see him
hey,
again.
let's be real. He's been playing decent.
No, bro, this today. Did you
Not
see him
today,
today?
not today.
On the wing.
Not today. When
No,
they bring him off
he
the
Off the
played
bench.
bench,
Play him
yes.
off the bench because it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't fuck up that much in 10 minutes.
Khay sent a photo to the group. I don't know if you've seen it. They could literally fill the whole team besides a hooker and a prop.
No, a halfback. and a prop.
A halfback and a prop. They can
Injuries?
fill the whole
Yeah,
team
a
full,
whole
full of
squad.
injuries. From 1 to 6 injuries.
Because Kira's
and then
injured
from
now.
9 to 13 injuries. 9 to
Kira's
14 as well. They got a bench play.
Kira's been a fucking
He's the best player.
one
in
of
the
our
team.
best players.
That is
Oh, bro, it's just
that is a fucking big loss.
Anyway.
He is a workhorse.
yeah. So Parramatta are fucking shit. They are fucking shit. If Parramatta make the 8,
No, they're gonna make that.
I'll
And-
fucking rip my ear off.
As a depleted side, the Dogs, that second half showed how much heart they have because that should have been a blowout. They got no one
100%.
defending on either side of
Because
the
let me just
field.
tell you, this is why Parramatta is shit. If we played any other team, it was 50 plus, guaranteed. Parramatta scoring 30 is fucking embarrassing. They literally played the Bulldogs B grade team.
What 30? And the last 2 tries came when the game was over.
It
anyway.
was over, they
Two-
did-
Look,
5
the
minutes
worst
Stop
part
caring.
out of this game was you guys let Moses score,
Yeah, but
Yeah, that pissed me off.
and when he gets up and celebrates, he's on par with Latrell Mitchell, bro. Just oh my god,
yeah. So
that smile, bro. That smug smile, bro.
I can't stand it.
I hated that game, bro. Full broke me. Me and my wife had a fight. Everything.
But you know what?
Family turmoil. It's not that
If
deep.
it makes you any happier,
was.
even Broncos have a hard game next week. Even Para has a hard game against the Broncos.
I don't. It's just. It hurts me because we can't compete. Like, what's the point of watching my team now? And this week, I swear, before that game, I had 7 from 7 tips right, and I knew the Dogs will lose. There's no way we're winning, but I just can't tip against them, and they fucked my fucking.
If you want to
out
take
of it.
if you want to take anything out of this game, they had courage.
They
At the
do.
second
We've been
half.
playing with
No,
heart,
they-
man.
they've
We
always
try.
had heart.
We
Even
try.
last week's
even,
game,
bro,
like,
even
they
last
tried.
year, even the past 3 years.
Yeah, you try.
We
bro.
try, but fuck,
Sometimes
it's
not
just,
enough.
it's
No.
not, and it's just a fucking shit go, man. It's like
And
I'm
I just want to go
broken.
back to Carl Flanagan as well. Fuck, he's useless.
Yeah, but
Lead the fucking team.
We've said it before and we've said it again. If he's not going to play what's in front of him, there's no point of having him there. He's a passenger. Take him off the field and fucking play someone else.
Like he actually does
Bro,
nothing.
Pangar Jr. was throwing balls better than him
yeah,
today.
he was, he was. But yeah, I
Carl
don't know, bro.
Flanagan
I'm
needs to
just,
go. He needs to go.
I'm literally broken, bro. With this team, they've broken me. I know it's all the injuries, but fuck, it's just so rough.
Hey, I reckon Avarilla's gone as well.
to watch it. Yeah, he looked
They'll
fucked.
scan him. He's gone.
That guy was-
He's on the list of injuries.
Yeah, because he finished the game,
He
but I
was.
reckon he's finished.
Perham's
He's out.
on the list as well. Perham's got injured.
From what? What the fuck happened to
He
him?
done his shoulder, like literally the last 3 minutes. We're fucked.
big injury list.
We're fucked. Anyway, so let's not talk about that. Parramatta get the win. Well done.
Fuck him.
Suck a dick. We move on to the Premier League. All right. Move on to the Premier League. We started off with an absolute banger
Please
for
we're
me.
going for Chelsea
As
first,
the United fan. No. We'll start off with Aston Villa versus Newcastle. I just want to talk about this because last week I brought up Aston Villa. I said they're fucking playing so well. They're flying under the
fucking
radar.
mopped the floor
They
with them.
really are.
They're flying under the radar, and I'm like, they're this close to getting European Championship, European football. Right?
They can get there, especially
They can-
because Tottenham can't win a fucking
Yeah,
game to save
Tottenham
their
are fucking
lives.
going shit. So, Aston Villa, I think Ollie Watson scored a double, and I can't remember who scored the other one. I can't remember, but man, Jacob Ramsey, that's who scored the first one. They played so
They're killing it.
fucking well.
They are killing it.
Against Newcastle 3-0.
Yeah.
That's not
It's not
Yeah,
an
it's
easy
not an
score.
easy game,
It's not an
bro.
easy
this
game.
year. It is not an easy
Bro,
score.
Newcastle are a good team,
Not easy.
and they fucking played so well. Ollie Watkins against double.
Well deserved, by the way.
Hey, that
Yeah,
fucking,
they
that
played so
Watkins
well.
popping off.
Yeah, he's
a-
always been a fucking good
He's
striker.
always been good, but he is popping off
Yeah,
for some reason.
he's going good, but he's not. I don't think he's. I think Villa is like his ceiling. Villa, maybe like I was gonna say Leicester, but they're fucking rubbish this year. But like
They're
there's,
getting relegated. What the fuck happened?
yeah, they're fucking going shit. They sacked their coach as well, so they're looking like they're fucking
They're in
about to go down.
shambles.
Yeah, they're looking like they're about to go down. But yeah, so Villa 3-0 against Newcastle, man, what a performance! I was so happy. Emi Martinez made like some fucking crucial saves as well.
Hey, we're always gonna bring
I'm
up that
just saying-
fuckhead of a
I'm
goalkeeper.
just saying, he made some good
He
saves.
did,
bro.
but fuck.
He made some very good saves at important times. And, bro, Aston Villa, they're fucking slowly but surely. They're
They're going
creeping up there.
They're going up.
They're creeping up there. And then we move on. Chelsea,
This
Brighton.
game, wow.
I'm so happy.
You know what? I don't really watch Brighton, but I watched that game. Fuck, they're entertaining to
Yeah,
watch.
they're very good.
You know,
to
one
watch.
of our mates brought up that winger from
We're
Brighton. I
not
always
bringing
forget
it
his
up.
name.
We're not going to bring it up.
I'm bringing him up.
We're not going to say his name.
We're not saying his name?
No.
You know you are. That Brighton winger, he's on something. He's on the gear, mate.
He's on something.
He's on the gear.
He's so
Mind
fucking
you,
good.
He's not normal.
The person that brought him up again yesterday, and he goes,
I
"If you talk about him, I'm not watching the podcast." He's like, "I've been asking for the past 3 weeks, and this."
Oh, look, I'll do it for him. I'll do it for him.
Oh, you weren't there. He wasn't there.
Yeah, so he's out of his skin right now. What the fuck? Before he told me, I watched a few highlights of him and stuff. Matoma.
That's it.
His name's Matoma. From Brighton. The
I
winger.
didn't say it. I didn't say
Did you
it.
watch the game last night?
I watched like not a highlight clip, like it's like a mini
The
thing
mini
of the
match?
whole game.
Yeah, the mini match.
He
Yeah.
terrorized Chelsea's right side.
What the fuck is that dribbling?
Not normal.
Bro,
He
he's a freak.
terrorized them.
He's a freak.
Freak.
The only thing he missed in that game was a goal.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I wish he scored the one
Yeah.
where he dribbled the whole team.
Oh,
pretty
bro,
much.
where he dribbled like 3 players.
Yeah, but he just missed.
Fuck, yeah. Bro,
Good save.
so Chelsea, Brighton 2, Chelsea 1.
Can we talk about that second goal?
We'll talk about it.
Oh fuck! I love
bit
that
by
we're
bit,
adding
baby,
that
bit.
to our
Robbie, so Chelsea took the lead 1-0, very undeserved.
100%. What a
Very
fluke of a
undeserved.
goal!
Yeah,
Deflection.
Gallagher. It was
Deflection.
Conor Gallagher took a shot, deflected off. I forgot who. Deflected off someone's feet. So Sanchez goes one way, ball goes the other. 1-0 Chelsea. It's completely against the run of play. And then Brighton, man, when they
just
went
picked
down,
up,
they
yeah.
fucking tied on the wrench, bro. They
Their
went
heads
hard.
didn't
No,
go down.
they started to attack more,
Bro, they went hard.
which is what happened, and that's why
They
they
were-
mopped them.
They went hard.
That Mudryk is the shittest cunt. I don't know
Yeah,
how he's
he's-
worth that much money. All right.
Now, you know what is the problem with Chelsea? The problem with Chelsea is their midfield. Like, when we were watching the game, I think a few of the boys were telling me, but fuck, their defense is shit. I'm like, their defense isn't the
They're
problem.
walking through the midfield.
The fucking midfield
They're
gives
walking
them
through
nothing.
them. Yeah, they're walking
Enzo Fernandez, the guy they signed in January, very good player. He's fucking killing himself. Who were the other 2 midfielders for Chelsea that day?
I don't know.
Thank you. Enzo Fernandez literally does the job of 3 men. He does his job. Conor Gallagher, the only reason I know he played is because he scored that goal. I can't even tell you who the second midfielder was, the third midfielder was. I honestly cannot tell you.
The midfield is not there.
I forgot who it was.
When
was a dominant
Brighton
game.
got the ball in there, like near their own goal line, they were running through. It was like no one was there
No
until
one
they
was
got
there.
to the defensive line.
Yeah.
No one.
Do you know what? It was from the middle to the left side. There was no one there.
Bro, but
On that pitch of grass, there was no one.
that whole final third final third to the second third, empty. There are literally statues there. It's honestly statues there in blue shirts.
Nah, look, I don't give a fuck. 'Cause Chelsea.
Yeah, I can't stand Chelsea,
The,
but that's
the
Chelsea's
lower they fall, the happier I am.
100%.
Would you say a bunch of Alexander Arnold standing around?
No.
Nah, that's
No,
too
don't
far.
disrespect Chelsea
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
too
bro.
far.
Come on.
I just want to hear you
No,
rant
no.
again.
And what about that second goal from Brighton?
Bro. So then let's talk about the first because I love that guy. That guy, Danny Wells. Danny
He
Wells.
came off the bench too,
He
didn't
did because of the
Came off
injury
the-
to, I forgot his name, but the striker thing. Scores a beautiful header with his first touch.
He's
That
that
was
lanky
pretty- that was
fuck.
a good
I
goal.
fucking
He's
I
that
love it.
lanky
Danny
man.
Welbeck.
Straight through the keeper.
Even though, like, I hate players who played for United, who score against us with a new team and celebrate. Danny Welbeck done that. I still fucking love the
I
cunt.
feel like he's been in the sport forever.
He has, bro. He's been playing.
Yeah, he won't just die off. Eh?
long,
He's
long
been
time.
there.
And he's been in the Premier League as well, but he's like he gets the job done. Like you said, they brought him on, scores a beautiful header,
Within 10 minutes of being
1-0. Yeah, his first touch, 1-0. And then now we could talk about that second goal. So I wrote his name down because I have no idea who this
Yeah,
guy
I
is.
don't know who he is
When they
either.
were bringing him on, what did I say? Who the fuck's this 15-year-old?
Yeah, he
he's
looks
launches
like a
it.
young.
His name is Julio and Ciso and Kiso. One of them,
Cuz,
pick it, take
let me ask
it.
you, how the fuck is that your first goal in the Premier League?
Bro, that
How?
goal-
What makes you that confident to take that shot?
Yeah, he played with confidence. The
He
only
fuck
thing-
and short post.
Bro,
You know the only thing that
yeah, knee
ruined
post, yeah.
Nippo,
the only
sorry.
thing that ruined that goal for me was the man's haircut. Who the fuck cut your hair?
They didn't blend it in, nothing.
Bro, he just fucking shaved a bit off the sides and that's it. No
Go,
blending.
go for a
no.
run, cuz.
But bro,
was
that's
sexy.
2 weeks in a row. Chelsea have fucking conceded some bangers.
A long shot.
But bro, if you haven't seen that goal, you go watch it. We'll probably put the clip in. It was beautiful,
Top bins.
Hey, producer
beautiful.
wasn't happy with you saying that. By the way.
Well, I don't like me saying put that clip in.
We're sorry to not say it.
Does she?
Yeah, she hates when you say you can clip this or clip
I
that.
like that, but
She
it's a
knows her
joke.
job.
I want to do my job.
All right, sorry.
She gets 300
Because
bucks
you weren't
an
paying
hour
attention, so I made sure you were paying attention. All right, so yeah, that goal gets the ball,
and just launches it.
but he
It's like he steps
he
back
takes
in
it.
on-
He
steps
takes the touch outside,
Yeah.
like it pushes the ball in front of him. One touch, top bins, bro. It was fucking beautiful.
was.
The whole fucking room. We were watching it like 10 boys.
Yeah.
Everyone jumped up. It was fucking beautiful.
Bro, the room was like we were all having our individual conversations and everyone freaked out.
Hey, look, the
fucking
more games we watch, the Chelsea games that we watch at his house, if they're gonna keep producing goals like that,
Yeah, let's
we
keep
gotta
watching.
keep doing it, man.
Matthias Nunes
Hey,
last
Hey, we gotta
week
wake up
and
5 in the morning.
Not
Fuck
even
it.
that.
It was
If
fucking
Brighton
beautiful.
keep playing the way they're playing, we can fucking watch
Hey,
them too.
that Mitoma
Yeah, he's a
is
superstar.
a superstar.
You know his story, man. He didn't, and this person told me about it. So thank you. He told me about.
He
Told me
should not
about
be
the story.
named.
Yes.
We're going with.
Yeah.
We're not saying his name at all.
No, we're not saying his name. He doesn't want to be named. He said, I don't want to be a part of it.
Shit at Fortnite anyway. Anyways, let's go.
You playing Fortnite with him?
Yeah, just,
All right. So, shit at every game he plays. I love you. He goes, so Matoma, he started his career late.
he's like 26 now, isn't
He
he?
no, he's younger than that. But he finished his bachelor's degree and finished his master's and then
Oh,
went and done a
yeah.
PhD.
He told me about it.
And he wrote his thesis, his PhD thesis on dribbling.
What?
Yes.
Finished that and came back.
And then
to
came
back
and
top
started
that.
playing
What
football.
the hell?
So he's been through a lot. Very smart guy.
The bloke
And
studied
then you look,
dribbling.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you look at him dribbling. It's not
He's-
normal.
he's
I
very
think,
absolutely
I think
normal.
he studied it.
He
that's what I'm
literally,
saying.
he's
That's
got
what
it
I'm
down to a
saying.
T.
Yeah, he must have studied it.
Very, very good player. So I drank water at the worst time then. All right. So yeah.
You always make it so awkward when you
Yeah.
gulp on that.
No, just keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. All right. So that was Brighton 2, Chelsea 1, and then we move on to by far the game of the round. Tottenham versus Bournemouth.
I didn't watch this.
Bro, what
He
a
was telling me about it. Sounds like a fucking match.
It was a
Well,
very good game.
What a game. So it started off, all right. I thought Tottenham easy. Bournemouth are going fucking rubbish. They're going to get relegated. Son opens the score in the 15th minute. All right, the ball falls to him. I think it takes the deflection and goes in. And then Bournemouth equalise in the 39th minute. All right. 39th minute they equalise. First half ends 1-1. Solanke, the Liverpool flop, Liverpool reject, scores in the 52nd minute to give Bournemouth the lead, 2-1. Dan Juma, who played the first time he ever played in the Premier League, was for Bournemouth. Like I told you, I hate it when players celebrate against United. I used to play for him. This guy scored, made it 2-0 in the 88th minute, and fucking started celebrating like he won a Champions League. And then bang, in the 95th minute, Bournemouth scored to win the game 3-2. What a fucking game.
I wish I watched it. Sounds incredible.
Bro, what a fucking game. And Dan Juma was a fucking bitch. Celebrate now, you fucking Dutch cunt. Fucking,
What
it
happened?
fucking burns me. When a player played for a team. Bro, he played for Bournemouth. It's not like he's played for Real Madrid and now he's at Barcelona. It's fucking Bournemouth, you sad cunt.
We have nothing against the Dutch people, by the way.
Not that I love the Dutch, but Dan Juma, you're a fuckwit. He's a fuckwit.
You know what? I hope by random he just watches this video.
Imagine
I
that.
wish, bro.
I feel like, you
Big
know
fan,
what?
eh?
I feel like every time we speak about someone,
They pop off the next week.
something happens to them the next week, or whether either they play better, or if they're good, they play shitter,
They get
or
sacked.
if their job security was on the line, they get sacked. Even their job security is not on the line, they get sacked.
Because but I love it. I love it when a player plays his old team and they score and they do these ones.
Yeah,
They put their hand up,
Hey,
sign
you-
of respect.
You live in different times,
It's
mate.
cute,
It's not like that
It
anymore.
fucking burnt me when he celebrated. So suck shit to you, Danjuma, and suck shit to Tottenham. He's a fucking shit. And then we move on. 3-1, by the way. 3-2, that Bournemouth Tottenham game. Man City 3, Leicester 1.
Not much to say.
First half.
Yeah,
First
well,
half was a fucking chokehold. Leicester were dead. Leicester needed CPR, bro. They were fucking. I think they didn't have a single shot in that first half.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Bro, they came out. Stones scores the opening goal like he's a fucking striker. The ball falls to him off a corner.
Swings it.
Left-footed volley fucking goes in. I'm like, bro, everyone can play. Every City player can fucking score 80%. Why I hate City?
There
Hey,
is
look.
never a disappointing moment when you watch City.
No, there is.
I
It's,
fucking love
it's
it.
so
Hey, when's the
fucked.
Man City versus Arsenal game?
It's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's not anytime soon.
That's the game.
That's the
I
game.
don't
That's the
think
game.
that's the game. I think Arsenal, they play tonight.
They
don't
play tonight against West Ham.
I hope they lose. If they lose, then that's it.
Yeah,
We-
of course.
We need at least. a
Whoever
draw,
drops the
at
next
least.
points, whoever drops the next points.
Let's just say Arsenal look more likely to drop points. Oh,
right
not
now,
really.
right now,
Well,
no,
we,
right
we,
now,
we need
City,
Arsenal to drop points because you got Champions League, so we
City
need Arsenal to lose.
Right now, City are
It's
looking really, really
freakish.
good.
In every comp they play, freakish.
Oh, here we go.
So anyway,
Fuck right.
they are because we
Sorry.
move on to the
I
Champions
can't be
League.
happy in NRL. Let me be happy in APL.
Man City plays Arsenal on the 27th of April.
So in 2 weeks, yeah, a week and a half, yeah.
Next week.
Let me be happy in APL. Fucking
Alright.
NRL shafting me with my shit club.
Yeah, so Man City, and then Haaland gets a penalty, scores his second goal. Fuck, what a goal!
Is there anything the man can't do?
He's a freak.
I don't know who passed him the ball. It's probably De Bruyne. Just 1-on-1 with the keeper. Beautiful fucking dink, bro. The guy, like, he runs. He's a fuck. That guy's a cyborg. He's half
Yeah,
human,
he's
half robot. I
huge.
swear to God, dude, he's running like that after the ball, and then the most delicate of finishes. How the fuck do you do
Do
that?
that running?
That's how he runs. Wallah, his elbows swaying.
Haaland, and you just see him
Haaland,
sprinting.
Haaland. Bro, but then just lifts it right above the keeper. I'm like, how the fuck can you do everything? When it comes to goal scoring, he can do
Yeah,
everything.
he can do everything.
Header,
volleys, everything.
volleys,
Yeah.
dinks like
Bicycles.
that.
Some
But
random,
everything.
some random side kicks and shit,
Yeah,
and karate
everything.
kicks.
You know what I love as well? After his epic performances on the field, he goes and sprinkles a little Instagram post out there.
Yeah, he's
The
Instagram. I hated the milk.
Milk, bro. I hate that milk shit, bro.
I hate the milk. Have some milk, and he's drinking the milk. But he's saying if he didn't play for City, if he played for any other club except for Liverpool, of course, if he didn't play for Liverpool or City, I'd fucking love him.
Yeah.
But because he plays for City, I fucking can't stand him.
I love him. What a man.
What is he?
you love him.
Norwegian
man.
fucking cunt.
Stop swearing at every fucking country.
Sorry, bro, sorry.
This
Anyway,
bloke.
I love the Norwegians,
We're
bro.
gonna
Don't
get
worry. I
jumped
love
and shit.
all the Scandinavians except for Haaland. Fucking annoying cunt. Anyway, so he's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
3-1,
you
City
stick
win.
to your Harry Maguires.
Well, Harry Maguire. We'll talk about Harry Maguire.
Alright.
Fucking own goal. That's what 80. Anyway, Champions League. We move on. Benfica 0 Inter 2. I think that was
Everyone's saying that.
straightforward.
Everyone's saying
I did not give Benfica a chance. This was at home as well in Portugal. Inter getting the win
Inter
there.
will take it out easy.
Yeah,
Weaker
they've
club.
They'll win on that group 5-0.
2-0. Yeah, it'll be easy.
It'll be quick.
I'm gonna leave the big one to the end, and then we have Milan 1 upset against Napoli. So in the Serie A, Napoli are running away with the title.
They're running right on everyone.
They're running away with the title, and Milan, who are I think they're outside of the top 4 right now.
Which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, because they won the comp last year.
Yeah.
But they beat Napoli, who had everyone playing. They had Osimhen, they had I can't say the guy's name. Kavachas. I love this guy. I just can't say his name. Right? They had everyone playing, and man, they got a 1-0 victory. Which
That's what you got to love about the Champions League.
yeah, any given day. But they do. Napoli have the second leg. I think Napoli pump.
Yeah,
them.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think Napoli pump him. And then we have Madrid versus Chelsea.
Fucking hell.
It was beautiful, man. I love it. I
Hey,
love
Benzema in Champions League. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
there,
no,
man.
that's a match made
That's
in
his
heaven.
flaw. That's his
So,
flaw.
you know what that is? That's Ramadan Kareem Benzema.
Yeah,
It is.
it
That's
is.
what it is?
Well, it's
He's
his.
feeling the holy month.
He's
You know
picking up, man.
In Ramadan, he's beaten Barca
Yeah.
and he's beaten Chelsea.
He's feeling
Yeah,
the
he's-
holy month, and I think that fasting is just giving him a new.
He's picking
energy.
up. He's picking up. This is the same as last year. He picked up around this point.
And it was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Chelsea 0, Madrid 2. It was beautiful. So they do got a second. Like 2-0 isn't. It's not impossible to come back from, but I think that leg's
Because Real
done. I
Madrid
think
do concede goals.
they
Like,
do, especially this year. This season, they've conceded a
Be
lot of
close
goals.
one.
And we'll move on to the main event. I thought Manchester City 3, Bayern Munich 0.
Oh, fuck.
As the Bayern fan, yes, that's what I said.
Look, this week, I can't catch a break. Roosters get mopped. Bayern get mopped. And then United get not mopped. They drew. It was just a very shit performance. The back was just disgusting. We can blame one player in this, Upamecano.
Upama fucking Kana.
Doesn't know his dick from his balls. All right? Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Can you?
Why I said that, sorry. But,
Why are you apologizing? That was good.
fuck, like... I don't know.
Can I just say, as a City fan, I feel like Sane was the only one trying, but maybe trying a bit too hard. Every time he got the ball, he was just taking a swag.
What would you want him to do, bro?
Try and play around the
Who?
defense.
Nabry isn't a striker.
Dude, like, there's not much he could do. Like, when Mane came on and was doing, like, he ran through, Sane was open.
Hey, they're
Give him the
running the ball.
fucking ball. Nah, I'll take it myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think's going to happen?
Bro, that team without a striker, even Choupo-Moting, but it makes a big difference, bro.
He does,
You've
but-
got a target man there.
Yeah.
Like, that's your players can cross. Choupo-Moting can header a ball. Them two together equals goals, cuz. But
Now we're going to
That
have to
was
do
missing.
a fucking big comeback. And
bro, a comeback
whether it
that
happens or not.
a comeback that I don't see happening. So Man City,
Also, we'll credit Haaland on that game too.
he scored.
It was amazing. I'm
Yeah,
giving
he
him
scored.
credit. It's
So,
amazing.
City, I think it was 3 different goal scorers.
I
Bernardo
will
Silva.
ride his
Who
cock,
scored?
yes.
Bernardo Silva, Haaland, and
Rodri.
yes, Rodri.
Rodri.
Oh,
That
bro,
left
what a
foot, bro.
goal!
That left foot was fucked.
What a goal, Rodri. That's his weak foot.
Yeah, I don't know how he
Bro,
scored.
he got the ball, looked up, beautiful curl with his left foot.
Laced it.
Like, if anyone was going to score cracker goals, it was that game. Bayern were just off their fucking chops. Like,
Yeah,
they had no idea
They
what
had
they were
nothing. They had nothing, and
They
Which
didn't
is
turn up.
embarrassing for
They
a
did-
Bayern
they didn't turn
team.
up. They didn't turn
and
up.
what happened was it didn't even finish there.
Took it to the sheds.
The game finished,
Took it to the bus.
and then in the shed.
Before Mane cracked Sane.
Yeah.
And you see
Sane's
Sane's
lip
lip?
at training, yeah.
So Sane's lip, there's a picture of it floating online where his lip's fully busted still. And this happened like, what, nearly a week ago.
And Mane got, how much did he get fined? Was it 500,000
500,000
euros?
euros. 500,000 euros. Chump change for
Chump-
them.
yeah, chump
but,
change,
you
that's
know,
a lot of money.
still-
life changing for me.
Still a costly punch.
It is, it was fucking.
500 fucking
But to
euros.
crack your own teammate, like, fuck.
Yeah, he's come out and apologised, but fuck, it's a little too
What's
late.
coming out and apologising?
Tempers fly, and especially after losing to Haaland.
This guy's going to sell you 80, bro.
Especially losing, you get frustrated, but I don't think you should punch your teammate at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, of course not. He shouldn't have done it, but
It happens.
yeah. All right, so that was the Champions League. We move on to the Europa League. We're just talking about one game here. Just because how fucking Manchester United to Sevilla 2. Now, I woke up. I didn't watch the game, so I woke up and I put it on. I put on the highlights, the mini match. So it shows you the whole game, basically.
Can you imagine waking up to that shit?
I'm watching it now. I'm watching it. I'm going, fuck.
2-0.
How good did Martial play?
2-0.
So you
Sabitzer 2 goals.
So you didn't look at the score before you opened
No,
the
I never do that. I watch it like I'm watching it live.
Gut wrenching.
But Martial, 2 fucking played amazing.
Yeah.
Sabitzer, 2 beautiful goals.
And then here come the next
And
two
then I seen Varane start to hold his back. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And then I seen that Lautaro Martinez drop. What's happening?
There's both
What
centre-
happening to my teams, cuz?
There goes both centre backs.
My fucking teams, bro. The Bulldogs are dying.
Hey, then to get injured, who comes on?
Oh, bro, let me talk, cuz. Let me rant. The Bulldogs, we have no one to fucking field next week. Manchester United have to play Harry Maguire.
Hey, don't disrespect Harry Maguire. He is the next man
fuck
to get
up.
knighted in England.
Shut the fuck up, man.
They should
You're
knight
a
him
fuckwit.
for that fucking performance.
Wallah, you're a fuckwit.
At least he scored a goal.
He did.
You're a fuckwit too. So let's talk about this, bro. Malacia, that first fucking goal, the ball drops to him. He had a fucking year to clear it. He's trying to get it to bounce perfectly for him before he fucking touches it. Oh, bro, I was just about to say some shit that would have got cancelled. He just watches it bounce and then he fucking just leaves it. Starts to defend the guy who got the ball. He fucking crosses it straight into him. Boom, back of the goal. I'm sitting there going, oh fuck, what a shit goal. I'm telling you, I'm watching this thinking we won. Because 2-0, it was smooth.
Easing through it.
Junior, I'm like, oh fuck, what a shit go. We considered an own goal. And then Harry Maguire.
He has to put his
Oh,
name
bro,
on the
but
goal.
Sir Harry Maguire.
even his positioning, like I know it came at him fast, but his positioning, why, if like his body was turned towards his own goal, who the fuck defends like that?
Harry
Sir
Maguire.
Cause the ball smacked him square in the fucking face, and he's got a big fucking head. Bang, top corner.
He couldn't do that in the opposition goal. Even
If he
if
tried to
love
score, yeah, he
fucking
can't do
depends on
that.
it.
But he did it like that.
Cause I was sitting there going, what the fuck did I just watch?
How do you get 2-0 up and the whole game just twist?
Cause but 2 own goals.
2 injuries and 2 own goals.
Cause we're fucked. Honestly.
You know, that's scored 4 goals that game.
We did. So goal scoring is not our problem. Just putting it in the right fucking goal is the problem.
Maguire.
Onto the next
Superstar
game.
for England? What the fuck?
He
goes
does.
wrong
He
for
plays.
United?
He plays well for England, but they play a different style, man. They play a different style. Harry Maguire, honestly, Harry Maguire. When the defense is when we play a high line, bro, he cannot play. He cannot play a high line. So if we're really moving all our players forward, one ball over the top, he's gone. He's not catching up to anyone. If we play back, if we play a low block,
Reserve.
where our centre back stay low. The fact that there's no way to play behind him,
I think it'll
he's
suit his
actually
style.
not. Yes, it suits his style. That's how England play. 3 at the back, 3 defenders at the back, and they hold a low block. Right?
Yeah.
It's very boring to watch, but that's Maguire's style. Fuck
Can I
me.
just say, every
he's
time
just-
you say his name, I picture Spider-Man in a United jumper.
Harry
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire.
Harry Maguire. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on it, man. Both my teams are going fucking shit. It's we're not going shit, but Manchester United aren't going shit. They're just fucking. Everyone's dying. Everyone's the
I think
Rashford.
it's the curse of when you spoke about fucking Alexander Arnold, about him being a statue or whatever. Then your defense becomes statues, and then they start dying, and the curse is
Do
riding
you think?
you now.
Do you think
Isn't
you need
that
to
fucking
apologise on camera to Trent Alexander?
I'd like to look down the camera and say, Trent Alexander-Arnold, I don't fucking apologise to no one, you fucking shit cunt. Absolutely no one.
All right, Conor McGregor.
Double champ does whatever the fuck he wants. Alright? No, I'm not fucking. Fuck him, bro. He's a shit cunt. Wallah, he's worse than Maguire. Defender, Wallah, he's worse than Maguire.
Yeah, wow.
Wallah, he's worse than Maguire. Alright?
Controversy.
No
That is
controversy.
a good clip,
Facts.
that one.
Facts. Why do you keep talking about this? Just leave it, bro. Me and Trent, we're good now. Alright? He knows his shit and I know I'm better than him.
You know you're better than him.
Yeah,
Our defender, Manchester.
Nafi Bakali, bro.
I scored like 3 goals one day, remember? Saj took the ball off me. Anyway, so Manchester United 2, Sevilla 2. It was rough, man. Being a United and Bulldogs fan, it's rough this week. We played tonight. We played this morning at 1:30, so inshallah we'll get a win. Just put a smile on my
Are you
face.
playing?
I can't remember.
Are you playing Harry Maguire? Oh, you have to. Actually.
We have to. I think we have to play Phil Jones in. Yeah, with Phil Jones making a comeback. Because Harry Maguire's suspended for the FA Cup game. So I think Phil Jones has to play.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, he's coming back.
So
Who
that's
was
a lot.
saying it? I can't remember. Oh, that who shall be not named said it. Is that how you say it?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, thank you. That's what we're playing this morning. So it's bro, they're rubbish.
They do catch United out sometimes.
No, sometimes they haven't beaten us since they come
They
back
haven't
up.
beaten
No, since they came back up, no,
Yous?
they haven't beaten us.
You giving up on United?
Yeah, you know. All right, and then we finish off UFC Holloway versus Allen fight night.
Alan.
I'll say that again properly. UFC fight night, Holloway versus Allen.
Alan.
Was it? So have you guys seen Arnold Allen fight?
No,
You have seen him.
I probably have.
He knocked out the New Zealander,
Dan Hooker?
Dan Hooker.
Yeah, I watched it literally like yesterday.
Okay, him. That's
Oh, they must have been promoted in the fight.
yes,
before.
that's
Yeah,
Arnold
why.
Allen. So he's a very, very good fighter.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Very good fighter, crazy striking, very well rounded, very good takedown defense, and came up against, bro, one of the greatest fighters to ever do it.
Maxi Holloway.
Yeah, one of the, no, I want to say
Is it
greatest,
what,
one of the
Max
best
Ho-
fighters to
Is
ever
it
do it.
Hollywood Holloway? No?
What, blessed?
Blessed.
Max Blessed Holloway.
Just made up a name.
Yeah, I don't know. That's good, bro. Hollywood.
Let's change it.
Max, if you're watching, change your nickname.
And sponsor us.
Yeah. Why the fuck are you watching us? Go train. Anyway, so Max Holloway defeats Arnold Allen by unanimous decision. Man, if you haven't seen that fight, go watch it. Max Holloway put on a fucking clinic.
Has he never not put on a clinic?
Bro,
He is fucking entertaining.
he's-
Always.
his striking is so fucking crisp.
What a boxer.
Yeah, he's so good, man. He's so good. And that
You
fight,
didn't watch it?
I've actually no, but I know of
he
Holloway.
knows Holloway, bro.
Yeah.
He's seen him fight.
He's actually like one of the fighters I like to watch.
Yeah,
I love
he's
watching him.
Yeah, he's
Love.
he's very entertaining.
I
keeps
feel
on
like
his
he's coming
feet.
towards the end of his career, bro.
He is. He's still young, bro. I think he's in his early 30s, man.
Yeah,
But he's been in
he's
it.
done it all, bro.
He's been in it for so long. He's he's fought the who's who in the fucking UFC. Literally the who's who. He's fought everyone, and not once has he been knocked down, knocked out.
Out,
Not
so-
once has he been knocked down.
He has been knocked out.
Never been knocked down. Okay, even against Conor McGregor. He fought Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
When Conor McGregor was coming up, and that was Conor McGregor's only decision victory up until he won the title. So he's done a lot in the sport, man, and he's just every time you think after I seen his last fight was against Volkanovski, where Volkanovski dominated him, I thought, you know
Volkanovski's
what?
on a different level.
I thought this is going to be a fucking turn for the worse for him.
yeah.
And he comes out and he performs like that against a young guy and Arnold Allen is fucking good, bro.
Well, what I've seen of him is against Hooker, where he can throw.
He is a fucking good fighter. And that, bro, and Allen cracked him.
Yeah.
He got him a few times and it was a very, very entertaining fight. But Max Holloway, man, is just one of them fighters that just delivers constantly. Honestly.
Max Hollywood Holloway.
that's why I got the nickname, bro. So yeah, he gets the UD victory against Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen, this loss again, like we said last week with Rojas. Even though
True,
Another good
you're still
experience.
young.
Yeah,
It's nothing but a learning experience. Arnold Allen is young to fight someone like Max Holloway so early in
You
his
know
career.
what? That's fucking big props to him, man.
Yeah, lasted 5 rounds with him.
Yeah,
he
fucking
done
good
he
on
done
him.
very well. So it's only gonna get better for him in his career. Of course, it's a loss you don't want to lose, but it's gonna do good for him.
Yeah.
Next one I'm gonna talk about the co-main event of the fight night was Edson Barboza.
Fucking Barboza. He's
fought,
fucking a bit old too, isn't he?
He's getting on. He's getting on. He's not. I think this is gonna be his last contract with the UFC. And he's
Yeah,
gone.
will be.
But if you haven't seen this knockout, go watch this knockout. They're trading, and then
We can't clip him, can we?
Nah, his opponent his opponent steps back and just perfectly timed knee. His opponent goes for like a takedown. I don't know, ducking takedown, but
Straight on
just
the
Edson
bottom.
Barboza, boom, literally face plant. Sits him down.
They're
Edson
the best knockouts.
Edson Barboza looked at him, went like that. Seen he was asleep, just walked
Didn't
off.
even attempt to jump on him.
Walked off, and he is a knockout artist. We talk about Edson Barboza, knockout artist. He has the best. No, I wish we could clip him. The best knockout I've ever seen in the UFC history.
So the spinning elbow?
The spinning back kick.
Oh, back kick.
The
sorry.
heel kick.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
So if you can't clip it, but search it up, Edson Barboza versus Terry Edom. Watch that fight. The knockout is fantastic, and he keeps crazy knockouts against.
Even that knee was fucking wow.
It was beautiful against Benil Dariush, flying knee, and he does it again. He's getting old. I think he's 37, 38, and he pulls out something like that. The guy's just a knockout specialist.
Yeah.
All right, so they're the two fights that I really wanted to talk about. The rest of the card wasn't so special, but yeah, so that's it for the podcast. We went through the NRL, EPL, Champions League. What is it?
I got attacked by a mosquito.
That was a
Nothing,
big
nothing.
Did you? Did I get attacked as well?
No, it's
No,
good.
my skin's showing, so I can't.
No, you're all good.
My perfect skin.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't get
Luscious
it.
Iraqi skin.
Oof. والله هذا الجلد
Desert
يخبل.
skin.
Oh, I get to.
Anyway, sorry. I just started feeling myself. First comment. Anyway, yeah, so went through everything and that's the episode done. Hope you enjoyed it,
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll catch you next week. The Q&A drops on Friday, so make sure you tune in for that as well. Okay? Links to our socials in the description below. Peace!
He front kicked him in the